As specialists in the needs of growing mid-sized companies, we often interact with companies that see themselves as family businesses. Now, it's interesting, there's government studies, and when you interview people, you find out that 90% of the people that have privately held companies view themselves as family-owned. And it's fascinating to me that someone can say that when they don't have any kids or any siblings in their business. So, what does it mean when you say you're family held? Now, to a lot of people, it has some really positive connotations. It means trustworthy and dedication and customer loyal and experienced. But let me just ask a question. Nothing against family businesses. Think about the message that goes out to employees that don't happen to share your last name. If they used to have a business that was not family held, and now they do, they jump to conclusions. This is what happens. They start saying, oh, here we go. Now I'm going to be reporting to some kid. I can have longevity, but that's going to be trumped by somebody's gene pool. I used to have the boss's ear. That's gone. I'll never be an owner. There goes my profit sharing. I don't even know about my career. I'm not going to be able to be advanced here. That's it. And they just jump to the conclusion actually it's from stories and it's from experience and it's from things they've read, that a lot of family businesses, they're going to favor the family, and so their careers are in trouble. So if your business is family owned, I guess I'd give you the suggestion, do it intentionally. And if you'd like to have other non-family members in important roles, make your policies transparent so they don't jump to negative conclusions that may not be true in your case. Do you have performance-based promotions? Are you open to having partners that aren't in your family? Are you looking for a management team that has a mix? How do you do profit sharing? Say it out loud, because the outsiders are going to have the negative assumption. Even the most positive people that I've ever met have a negative assumption about it. And the reason I'm doing this recording, we were reminded about these kind of issues recently with a company that's now our client. And what happened is the 100% owner, a male, was busy, the company was growing, and he needed some help with administration and marketing. And he innocently asked his wife, who's very capable and experienced in those two categories, to come in and help him. And it definitely gave him some help. The business had some, their marketing taken care of by someone he could trust and would listen. And it was a really good idea. But he couldn't figure out why some of the employees that had been with him a long time started to act funny. They were wondering about their careers. They, kind of second-guessed his decisions. They were concerned that he wasn't going to listen to them. And they didn't say it directly. And one of the reasons they didn't say it directly was they actually liked her. They saw that she had capabilities. They respected her. And you don't want to upset the boss's wife. So there was a lot of reasons that they couldn't say something directly. So in one sense, one of the things that developed was some indirect communication, which nobody needs. Nobody needs. So the way we found it out was we were brought in to do some strategic planning help. And before we do any kind of advice about where the company can grow, you do some research about what the clients say and what the employees say, and you look at documents and such. And when we interviewed employees, the issue of, I wonder where my career's going, and do I still have a chance at profit sharing? Do I still have a chance at becoming partner? Came out. Not whining and complaining, but you could really hear a concern. They had inadvertently drifted into becoming viewed as a family-held business, and he never saw it. So in a lot of ways we were lucky, he was lucky, that it got caught in a different way, and now we're working on it. But I've seen a lot of businesses where they can't figure out why they can't recruit top talent, how come people are only half saying what they think, and they didn't realize they had inadvertently changed the premise of the business.